Hogwarts Legacy. Да, если честно, смотрите, просто мене не було 3 дня. Я хотіла заходити в ігру по вечерам, точніше, вже не вечір був, а на той момент була ночь. Было 11 часов ночи. Я так и думаю, ну, блин, ну если зайдут, это на 2 часа, это в час я таки закончу, і в мене тоді буде аж цілий час еще, щоб щось там подивитися в Ютубе. Поэтому я подумала, что ладно, так уже быть. Я 3 дня отсыпалась. То есть я подумала, что, ну, блядь, тут, ну, 2 часа, ну, как бы мне удобнее будет за эти 2 часа подивитися нормально YouTube и нормально спать лягти, чтобы я высыпалась, чтобы я просыпалась, нормально, типа, готовилась до, так сказать, пересдачи и зашибись. То есть сьогодні я решила нарешті зайти в ігру, потому что все одно, ну, как бы, я была 3 дня напряжена, дуже сильно, даже больше, потому что, по сути, ну, где-то 5 дней даже, вот так вот аж.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, you seem...
Go on.
Ha! But I have some ideas for enchantments. Well, as it happens, and I could...
Это мы уже знаем просто.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can...
Thank you!
Так, смотрим.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Такс.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Сейчас. Угу. Угу. А я, кажется, на эту пристань вроде бы як прийду в скором времени. Вроде бы там буде миссия даже с ней повязана, вроде бы як. А, не-не-не. То було, коли ми страниці шукали, вроді би подсказка була оце на пристані. І це тоді, коли за Гриффіндор ми були. Такс. Так, стоп. А тут разве нет у нас нигде вот этого огонька, что была точка телепорта? А, это даже не показывается. Угу. Так, стоп. Подождите-ка. Угу. Такс. Ага. А, я поняла.
hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place. If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Thanks.
Ah, success!
Если что, то можно и вот так вот еще сделать.
Made it! Brilliant!
Блин.
This is rather fun.
Блин.
Now that's more like it. Did it!
Да, блин. Вот так вот.
Did anyone else see that?
Вот так вот. За 2 минуты, так сказать. Хотя я могла бы и раньше прилететь, як бы не это кольцо, блин. Но если вы помните, я такой маршрут проходила где-то сразу 3-го аж тоді еще первый раз. А теперь, так как я научилась управлять метлой, то мне это намного проще. Так.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Так, а ну-ка. Угу. Так, ну... Смотрите, у нас и в принципе до 3 часов можно поиграть, как минимум. Ну да, до 2 часов, я думаю, сойдет, а потом посмотрим. Возможно, и в Геншин я зайду еще на пару часиков, потому что вечером я уже играть не смогу просто. Так что придется сейчас днем это все делать, пока по-быстрому. Если, конечно, все получится.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Такс, ага. Угу. Так, ну мы смотрим, смотрите. У нас, по сути, уже 12-й левел есть, как бы. Мы еще даже не прошли первое там испытание, как бы, по сути, насколько я знаю. Так что, как сказать, как сказать. О, это вообще супер. Ага, тоді оранжевый плащ продаем. А, это с 13-го. Тоді подождите. Тоді, пока мы тут. Мне цей плащ не нужен просто.
Nice doing business with you.
Чудесно,
Thanks for
что
stopping
есть
by.
600.
Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
А что тут? Сейчас типа ночь. А у нас еще нету задания вот этого с мистером, типа тем, чтобы типа Димитреска шукать. Но зато есть вот это. Розовой напиток. Розовой напиток. Стоп. Таланты. Да не, пока я не буду их там сейчас делать с ними. А вот в коллекции. Ладно, что там у нас по талантам? Темное искусство, подождите-ка. А, типа як. Ага. На всякий случай. Так. Нет, это не тут. Угу. Стоп.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio.
Там сундук. Ну, блин, тут сундук. И тут сундук.
Revelio.
Угу. Так, ага. Угу. Ну, хотя бы треба добавить куда-то вот сюда.
Lumos.
Это показывает пристань. Сейчас. А.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Lumos.
Угу. Погнали тоді так уже. А, вот тут можна було зайти. А. Ага. Такс. Угу. Такс. Угу. Так, что тут по снаряжению? Наряд уже есть какой-то. Короче, мені треба там, где эти напитки. Ага. А, так мы недалеко. Фигали тоді мы мучаемся. Если мы недалеко.
I could use some gold.
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon.
Да, ось тут воно.
Revelio.
От чёрта. А вот теперь мы не можем выбраться. Зашибись, да? А нет, можно. Ага, вот тут зелье.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Такс. Угу.
A wise decision. Thank you.
А стоп, а він у мене був? А ні, не було. Ну что ж. Нам достаточно будет пойти сейчас в запретный лес, або куда-то еще так вот. Ага. Угу. Угу. Ага.
You're gonna regret coming. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Такс.
This place has seen better days.
There's nobody here. It's a waste of time. I don't waste time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's not on my hands. Only their blood. Could do worse than hit upon forward. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full.
Yes, thank you.
Угу. Потому что у меня нету вот этих заклинаний. Я правильно поняла. Так, по идее, мы эти задания, так сказать, виконали, по суті, да? Ну и... Ну. Не, просто понимаете, сейчас как раз мы выучим еще одно заклинание, таки я не знаю, я забулась там, як я показывала. Я хочу побыстрее выучить вот те, что знаете, типа, что бум-бам. Наскільки я знаю, стоп. Так а ми ж його вивчили вроді би як или нет? Ні? Я про це от, или про яке? Ні, от это вот бомбарда. В смысле, я его не вывчила? Аж обидно, знаете ли. И... супер. Офигительно, я так скажу вам. И где ж воно? Сейчас. О. Показує більш-менш. А, нам нужно було просто зайти в кабінет, його і не париться. Листя бадьяна мають бути. Ну, окей.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
А, вот это то, что надо нам.
Very good.
Так, сейчас.
Encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Так, теперь смотрим на задания еще. Да, какие нет задач. Конечно, есть задания. В тенях крипты, то потом давайте выручай комнату сделаем. Да ради колдовской конфринхо. Так, секунда, мне там топать надобно. Ну что ж, будем смотреть, что и як тут у нас. Не, ну если честно, я думала сегодня не играть, если честно. Я думала, что я сяду сейчас повторять оце весь материал, и тільки потом уже, возможно, под вечерок, где-то на пару часиков и сяду. Но потом подумала, ну, типа лучше уже днем, пока вместе не так клонен в сон, типа пока не так я уставшая, типа я просто повторять материал я могу и на уставшую голову, а так, чтобы, ну, то не особо, так сказать. Так, нам наверх, типа, як надо. О, стоп. Ай. Ай, там то сундук. Ну ладно, я потом пошукаю, як ці головоломки рішаються. это, если я не ошибаюсь. Угу.
Rebellion.
Угу. Еще выше, типа, як. Ага. Так, ну, тоді ждем тут.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Такс. Угу, ну как сказать, я вот думаю, сейчас, one second. Такс, а ну-ка, ну-ка. А, ну это я помню. А ну-ка, сейчас.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Угу.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on the... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Такс. Ага.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Так, секунда, это... А, там сундук. Блин, якби я знала, що тут сундук, я ж не знала. По суті, как бы. Такс. Ага, допрыгнули, окей.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Угу.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Угу.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Такс. Угу.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did.
The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then. Well, now it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Такс. Так, сейчас. Так, сейчас. А, вот это. А ну-ка.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Так, пообщаемся.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Так, сейчас. Такс.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his...
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
Так, задание выконали. Отлично. А теперь что-то еще стало доступно, да?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjure... Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Такс. Такс. Такс.
It warms my heart to see your interest in pathology, dare I say, blossom. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors. Let's get started, shall we?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Такс. Недоступно. Так. Не-не-не. Чисто ковер. Чисто ковер. Стиль, цвет. А як изменить стиль? Что имеется в виду под изменением стиля? А, ну вот и все.
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
А, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Так, ну, в принципе, все. Это же... Оце обідно, що листя бадьяна нету. Треба листя бадьяна буде знайти где-то или купить уже. Ща якраз можно посмотреть по поводу снаряжения. Посмотреть, что там можно. Тем более у нас уже 13-й левел. То по сути... Вот это то, что нам и надобно. Иди шапку, ту коричневую я продам. Плюс мантия. Ага. Ага, белое нам не надо. Значит, белое и шапку продавать. Все.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Такс.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Так, це мені не надобно. А листья бадьяна нужны, но тут их вроде бы як нету. Да что ж такое?
A wise decision. Thank you.
Так, ага.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Угу.
I have a terrible thirst for a cup.
Угу. Такс. Не скучно. Що тут по скрытности? Понимаю. Угу. Угу. Так, сейчас, а ну-ка. Если вот так вот. Угу. Угу. Так, ідем далі. Чуваку реально лишь бы пообщаться, и с кем тут мне треба пообщаться. Угу.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous, and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Ну давайте
You must
ему все
promise to keep this between
расскажем.
us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. In the meantime, with both and remember, keep this.
Ладно,
When I
я
head to
сейчас
Feldcroft, I'll send you an
отойду.
owl.
На пару минут я отойду, так сказать. Точнее, даже на 5. Поэтому, если что, не переживайте, скоро вернусь. Продолжаем. Просто прикол в том, что немножко придется мне тут и в игре задержаться на минут, как бы 15, как минимум. Если, конечно, получится, то где-то в 3:15 или даже в 3:30, так уж быть, я закончу. Опа, ща.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Подожди.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Такс. Ага. Такс. Ну и что-то стало доступно. Зал картографии. Ага. Но я подумываю даже не так.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Have you any idea what sort of trouble you
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Такс. Там наверху якісь типа завдання дають. Еще выше. Та блін, скільки ж можна? О. Вот.
Oi, can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Не? Ну ладно.
Oi, can you help me?
Давайте.
Why are you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Типа дракон. Я вообще сейчас не могу понять. Подождите, картина. Потім скелети. Ага. Ниже нужно. Сейчас тоді спустимся. Еще ниже надобно. Так, уже показывает, что где-то тут. А вот оно.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Во внутреннем дворе, так ведь? Ага. Ну, что я могу сказать? Ну, где-то до 3:30 точно поиграю, потому что, ну, типа, як тут у нас и так завдання, он скільки. Что придется туховато, я так скажу, однако. Так, вот. А вот и фонтан с драконом.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
А, тут типа якесь, типа як завдання. Стопе. Найти картину. Угу.
This stairwell looks promising.
Угу.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Так, сейчас.
Lumos.
Коридор с статуей у окна. Обычно это недалеко повинно показувати. А ну-ка, ну ось окно. Немножечко не то. Або это внизу. Так, сейчас. По коридору, окно. Не, и не то. Так, ну тут окон нету. На всякий случай.
What you did in Cross... The Daedalian keys are back! Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is, Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least.
Не, подождите-ка, мне треба спочатку вернуться к тому чуваку. Типа як... Ну-ка. Я ж ему повинна рассказать, что я нашла, и все. Мне треба достичь, чтобы вы понимали, уровня хотя бы 15-го, пока, или даже 16-го, пока мы не начали оце вот уже задания, повязанные с вот этими 3, типа, потому что после 3-го у нас все как бы, задание уже все как бы, ну, сюжетка закончится. Нам треба до закінчення сюжетки, типа, це вот как-то підняти уровень. Так, чтобы хотя бы 20-й уже был, хотя бы на 2-м, типа, хранители. Хотя бы так. На 3-м уже ладно, пусть там будет 25-й, 26-й, типа, я как далее уже будем смотреть. Так, стоп. Ага, это нам сюда.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Конечно,
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Ага. Что тут у нас? И шапками. Ага. Такс. А, мы там не позначали. Ну ладно, сейчас иди позначим. Так, стоп. А, вот дверь. Угу. Угу.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me.
Где ж ты наш? Ага. В смысле, выше?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Угу. А, треба дождаться, когда він буде. Не-не-не. А, то есть, коли він буде пролітати над от этой штукой. О, Я ж сказала, треба просто було дождаться.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Ну да, хотя бы уровень 16 нам треба достать как-то уже. Я знаю, что это невозможно сейчас, на данный момент, потому что для этого треба задания виконувати сюжетні, а мы будем виконувати обычные задания. Я ж казала, что второе прохождение у нас будет уже из заданиями, такими вот побочными, так сказать. Так, и нам далеко топать. Угу.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Уже 3:05. Ну вот, все-таки будем заканчивать где-то. Так, ну заканчивать мы где-то в 3:30, поэтому у нас сюжетка пока затянется, я так скажу вам, однако. Так что, если что, сорян за это, но так оно и есть. Ой, я немножко не так. Сундук.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ладно, что тут у нас? О, это то, что нам надо. Раздобудьте ядовитую тентакулу и испытайте ее в деле. Раздобудьте мандрахор. Против нескольких врагов одновременно. Ну, це можна відправитися в Гоксмід. А у мене разве мандрагоры нету? А ну-ка сейчас. Или семена треба буде купить. Так, стоп. Да, мандрагор, ядовый, да, тентакля, короче, нету, я поняла.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Такс. Этого нет еще вакансии всего.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
А ну-ка, стопы.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
По мантии, я так подивилась, дороже. Типа, можна їх продать. А ну-ка. Тут показують. Тоді оце от ми продаємо, получається. Ну 90, ладно. Где ж тоді я можу купити? Не так я делаю. Карта. Надо подумать, куда тут можно направиться. А мы что там не делали? Стоп, это снизу. Угу. Вот там у нас и продавец.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Ладно, давайте мы с ним пообщаемся.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed when
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I didn't... Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
И якраз используем вот эти штуки.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Сейчас, а ну-ка, что он продает? Да ну, блин. Он продает то, что мне не надо.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I'm surprised at what happened to Orn.
Угу. Так, а вот и шарики подоспели.
An encampment. This must be it.
Так.
How many of you are there?
Так я ж туда не буду пока лететь. Мені треба закупиться, а потом уже туда идти. Я просто знаю, что мені ж якраз буде так удобней.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on, Revelia.
Ага, тут ключик. А тут тележка.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
Ну, на зелье мы
What do you have for sale?
так ведь. Да, на зелье мы торгуем, а мне надо.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Угу. В смысле нельзя? Угу. Угу. Угу.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Такс. Мы таким образом сейчас по-быстрому сделаем это все. В принципе, как вариант.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Stop, huh? Hoppa.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard India.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
А ну-ка, ну-ка.
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Thank you. Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Revelio.
В смысле? Показываю, что тут. Да блин, что же делать? Мне это заклятие якраз таки надобно, воно мне надо. Но проблема в том, что как бы... Так, стоп, Ладно, потом полопаю.
I can never face my little daughter again.
Так, 1 second. Смотрим. Тут у нас вообще есть оце вот это что-то с одежкой повязано. Все. А, нет, не всюду. Опа. А, это без вот этого. Просто прикол весь в том, что... О, вот еще один сундук. Ага. Так, а где вот все руководство? А, ось оно. Ага. Просто прикол в том, что я помню, что где-то біля станции той, где поезд проезжав, там есть как бы магазинчики или щось подобное. Вот я и хочу. Не-не-не.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ось мост вот этот. Так, не. А где ще один знайти? Ну ладно. Ага. А ну-ка.
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. But name's Leopold Babcock, and Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance... What do you say, my young friend?
Something to consider.
Aye.
What do you have for sale?
О, отлично.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ладно, пофигу, продаем, потому что у нас
I shall
тут...
hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
А вот теперь можно взяться за те задание. Там где лагерь, вот этот. Ща. Потом у мене уже оскільки добавилось всего. Такс. Ага, далеченько. Нужно было сразу просто до того торговця лететь, скуповувати оте все. Значить, мандрагору треба кинути для начала, а потім уже ядовитого ту тентаклю, или як її там. Угу.
What are you up to now?
Такс. Угу. А, это то, что мы видели тогда.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Oh, this day's gone on.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Anne when we took his car.
А, та тут один тільки вход, кажеться.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Who's there?
What do you have in store for me this time?
Huh? Who is it? What's that? Who's there? There's something made a sound. Must have been me.
Такс. Тут так не получится. Бо вони всі на возвышенностях, із-за чого, типа, буде сложновато.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards. Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Такс. Угу. Такс, ага. А, ось. Угу.
It won't be long now before we find another repository. I know I heard something that time. Up for a bit of dying, are we? Oh.
Угу.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
Так. Просто по пути було іще кто-то, что-то или щось таке вот. Давайте посмотрим. Что?
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Seems we may have an...
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
I'm sure it's a...
Final thought first.
This is quite enough.
Ага. Так, стоп, а ми виконали задання, потому що якщо ми не виконали, то буде ё-моё. Та я думаю... О. Вот это вот мы виконали. Так, стоп, что я тут упустила? Угу. Уже время, я знаю, что время, поэтому давайте так, я сейчас пройду оцей лагерь один и все, пока месть на данный момент.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Блин. Такс.
This is where you will pay. I'll get you.
Chill spells glance off of me. You should
А,
have played when you had
блин.
the chance.
В смысле? Нас так убыло сразу? Опупеть. Короче, тут я поняла фишку. Тут треба нам все-таки... Тут нужно було капусту использовать як варіант. Хоча б 2 капусти кинути, і пусть вони там би їх оце і били, і все прочего. Ладно, пожалуй, на этом я буду заканчивать, потому что времечко как-никак. Ну, а мы продолжим с вами уже завтра, послезавтра. Ну, короче, на неделю точно. Вот. Так что всем удачки, пока-пока.